Yo, what's up? Welcome to today's live stream. I'm William, and today is Monday, August 28th, start of the week, top of the week rather. And this is actually my second stream for today. I did an office hours for One Signal a little bit earlier today, where I just went through answering questions in our Discord as well as collecting feedback that I will maybe get to put it in my feedback repo during the stream, maybe. I have documentation that I would like to get done, so I figured I'd just go ahead and start up the stream. I have a goal. It's a goal of mine really to do 3 streams this week. So this is one down, right? Start the week off strong. But in any case, I'm going to go ahead and jump into my screen share, and I will explain a little bit about what I'm doing here. So for those of you who are relatively new to what I'm doing, I now work as a developer advocate in a field known as developer relations, and I'm still learning a lot about it, but part of the responsibilities of this particular position is to think about the developer experience, to enable them to be able to use our services, as well as to answer any questions that may come up, as well as just kind of be like a I don't know, just like an engineer that uses our product from the perspective of a customer. But I have a little bit more purview inside of the company, as well as other things, right? So I'll be focused on documentation today, and if there are any questions or whatever, just feel free to drop it in the comments. I'll respond. But if not, I may be a little bit quieter than usual because I am actually working. So yeah, enjoy the show, I suppose. All right, let's lock the scene. All right. So I already started working on what I was like, or not working, but I've started looking at the document that I'm going to be working on today. And this is when I was like, oh yeah, maybe I can go ahead and stream this to get me closer to my goal of doing 3 streams this week. So 33% there after this. Anyways, let's go ahead and open up the doc that I'm going to be editing. So this is the document right here, this Flutter SDK. This, you'll notice that it's it's split up in these steps or whatever, but it doesn't match the what do you call it? It doesn't match the structure that I've come up with. So the last one that I've edited is, okay, I just now realized I didn't make this. I need to publish this. So there's 2 things that I need to do. Let me go ahead and open up my notes for today. And this is going to go in my regular Devlog. All right, so this is what is this Devlog called? View it in the browser. This is that. So I'm gonna just straight up copy. All right. Those of you who are following my extracurricular activities, you'll know that I am building a tool that can automate this stuff in the future, so I don't have to do what I'm doing here. All right, so first things first, what are the tasks that I need to do? I need to publish the React Native quick start guide. And then I need to create a copy of the Flutter quick start. And then I'm gonna update structure of Flutter quick start to align with the new way of doing things. All right, so at a high level, this is what I think I'm gonna do. I may add to this, maybe. So let's go ahead and log in, and let's accomplish this first thing first, which is to publish the React Native guide. In order to do that, just go into guides. I already have it actually. I just created a copy. This is my workflow for using README, is I will create a copy of the document, make all of my changes there. That way I can be a little bit more bold in what I'm doing without having to worry about things failing or not going as planned, and then I had to figure out a way to backtrack, which is a lot more work in my opinion. So I think I've already passed it. Here we are, this React Native setup where it says do not publish, but why do I have 2? Oh, this is something else. Okay. Yeah. So this is marked as do not publish. Let me just confirm that this is okay. It looks to be event listeners. Yeah, this is something that I don't like this part right here, this troubleshooting. Maybe I'll put this running example project under initialization, maybe. Or maybe I'll put that under setup. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move this before I move forward. So it's this little bit right here, this running project. I want this to be somewhere else. So maybe we'll just put that right here in setup. All right, I'll go ahead and save that. And now the next step of this is to go into raw mode, copy all of that, and then come into React Native SDK setup, and then go back into raw mode and replace all of that. All right. Oh, whoa, what the what? All right, let's go back. Obviously, I don't know what happened there. Okay. Try this again. All right. That looks a little bit better. Let's go back to not raw mode and make sure that it at least renders. It does. Okay. So I'll go ahead and save this. Okay, so then I can delete all of these do not publish. Get these out of the way. Well, that's 3 docs down, which is, you know, it's not nothing. All right, look at that. So now that's done. So let's refresh to see the new view. So all right, this is the new way that I'm doing all of my docs. So you'll see that I have iOS, Android. I'm skipping Unity for now. And there's a little bit of reasoning behind that. Like, I need to update my system to have the latest version of Unity, and then I got to make sure that I can not only run Unity but also run Android without it messing up my system audio. Right? Like at the end of the day, like this is my computer, so I'm not willing to jack up my computer for this. But I can't run Unity on my work computer. Yeah, so I mean I can, but it's painful. It's literally painful. The computer gets hot, and yeah. Plus, I can't connect it to a monitor because my setup is for my stuff. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Let's go on and move to the Flutter SDK to see what it looks like now. I have a video. This is the first. So I'm going to have to figure out, like, what do I do with videos? Oh, this is me. Okay, I did this. I don't remember doing it, but sure. All right, fine. Let's go to Flutter SDK. All right. Oh, it's an iframe. Okay, this is new. Wait, are we literally talking about McDonald's? What the hell? Trash always tastes like trash. All right, let's see here. I think what I'm going to do is keep the video at the top. But before I do that, let's mark out some stuff. Let me feel like I've done something. So I published React Native. We're done with that. Let me go to my Asana board and also make sure that that's marked off as done. Reorganize, React Native, reorganize. I've already marked it done, but okay. Sure, it's done. Sure. And now what am I working? I'm doing Flutter. Is that? Oh yeah, okay. So this is in progress. All right. And then I do have it on my plate to do Unity at some point. Oh, and look at this. I've done. This is complete. Mark that off. But before I do that, let me go ahead and mark the where that was. VLD is here. All right, look at that. Demonstrate getting set up, sending notification. Yeah, I'll do that later. All right, cool. Now I need to create a copy of the Flutter Quick Start Guide. That's easy to do. All I do is come here and just click duplicate. And where it says copy, I'm just going to say do not publish, just to make it super obvious to never publish this ever. So the workflow is this. I create a duplicate of the document that I'm going to make the changes on. I do all of my changing, and then I submit that link to some other folks to say, hey, go read and review this, tell me your thoughts, what needs to be changed, make whatever edits you want. Once that's done and I've reviewed all the edits, if there are any, or if I get feedback, I review the feedback. Maybe I'll make changes. Once that's done, let it sit for a day or two. And then I'll just straight come here and copy what you just saw me do into this, and then I'll delete the old one. And then we've done all the changes in one go. So that's what this is. I'm not going to finish this today because, reasons, but we're going to get almost there, hopefully. All right, so now that I have an idea of what I'm going to do, we're going to emulate the what do you call it? What's the word? The template or whatever it is. And I think I have this stored somewhere in my notes. Let's go home. Let's see if I can find it. Devlog virtual is probably this one. Yeah, it is. Perfect. See, so I have requirements set up, recommended, and advanced maybe. So we'll do requirements. Oh wait, you know what? I'll just base it off of here. Yeah, it's requirements. Setup. And there's recommended. And then advanced. Okay, so then we're good to go on that. Let's get these requirements moved. And I'm gonna mirror the requirements over here actually. So even though I'm gonna just straight up copy these for now, excuse me, I am going to update this so that it matches what we have over here. So we'll just do that. Wait, no, that goes on the requirements. Okay. So the first thing is OneSignal account. That's the same. OneSignal app ID available in settings, keys and IDs. All right, that's the same. I want to say that this is an H3. Yeah, that has to be an H3. And here's how I know this. So in whatever this tool is we use, H3s don't make it to the table of contents, but it has an anchor link, which tells me that it's a header. So we'll do this right here. We'll say iOS. I kind of don't like the fact that I'm saying requirements. I wonder why I can't just say iOS, iPad OS, and then whatever other OS that Apple has. I'm gonna leave it as is because I don't like inconsistency, but that's something that I'm gonna have to revisit, I think. All right, so we have iOS requirements, and now we're gonna have Android requirements, where we have Android 5.0 device or emulator with Google Play services installed. Set up your Google Firebase keys and OneSignal. Okay. Project using whatever that is. Project was compiled SDK or higher. Okay, so this is necessary because this is Flutter specific. I'm not really sure what Android X is. I don't know much about Android other than I don't use it. But yeah, I'm not really sure what that is. So I'm going to leave it for now. And then these two links I'm going to assume are sufficient. So we'll go ahead and move on. I think requirements are mostly done, maybe. All right, now we get into the setup where all of these setups are the same, where we add the SDK, we initialize, and then there's testing. However, you know, adding the SDK could be different for different platforms. So I'm gonna have to keep that into account. But before I get into that, let's just create the sub steps. So we're gonna have 1, add the SDK or add SDK, 2, initialization or initialization, and then testing, which is step 3. Okay, here we are. So add the OneSignal Flutter SDK. So this word, whatever that is, this is going to be copied, copied to above, or cut technically. So to add OneSignal, do I want to do that? U editor, okay. So this is edit. So we're gonna say edit your projects pub, whatever that is. I'm not supposed to touch, you know what? Never mind, I'm not gonna do that. I forgot, I'm not supposed to do anything with content. Content remains the same. So what I'm instead gonna do is just keep it as is. I will focus on improving content another day, not today. Why can't, what the fuck? All right, you know what? We're just going to abandon whatever their so-called helpfulness is, because it's not helpful, it's trash. Just going to come up here and put it here manually. Oh, and then it loses my scroll position. I wouldn't expect anything more from this tool. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. It's slow too. This lagging that you're all seeing, it's not my computer being slow. This is the website. It's also not the stream. It's just this website. All right, here's our next step. We're gonna run Flutter. Oh my gosh, this is... It's amazing to me that just straight up editing a text file essentially is this much jank. Yo, what's up, Colin Cavallo? I don't know if I know you, but yeah, I stream during the day. Mostly when well, I don't know. I don't really have an actual time when I stream. I'm gonna just be real. I stream whenever. My boot camp. Oh yeah. I mean, I mean, I'll have to put a face to a name. If it's been years, like what, 5? I don't even know how many years that was ago. But yeah, I remember that. I do remember teaching at the thing. Were you in my class? Or my course? Just out of curiosity. Just full disclosure, I no longer work as an engineer anymore. Not like I was back in the day. I do other things these days. So run flutter pub get to install the SDK. Or if you're using Android Studio, click pub get and action ribbon. Okay, whatever. I'll leave that there, even though it's not really that useful. Now in your Dart code, okay. I don't like that this says Dart code, so like I'm making a mental note that this should be in a specific file. In the whatever the in whatever the thing is, Dart file, do this or whatever. So that's what's gonna happen there. Let's see. Let me put this on the thing so I can actually read it. You're good, Bo. LL. Now it's another with Chris. Okay. Well. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Wait. Were you with the group? Like it was 3 of y'all, right? 3 or 4 of y'all, cause y'all were all like doing stuff together. I think, maybe. I don't remember. What am I up to now? I don't know. I don't know. It's. I guess I work. I guess I've rejoined the workforce. I guess shortly after or maybe a year or 2 after I stopped doing the course thing or the class thing, we exited or we got acquired. So I ended up just like going into semi-retirement. At least I thought I was going to retire. Traveled the world for about 3 years. Did a bunch of other stuff. Started a little bit of a couple side companies, corporation as well as the LLC that's based out here. Ended up doing advising, consulting, even started building a product that, we made some headways actually. But yeah, then I ultimately ended up rejoining the workforce 2 years ago, or maybe 3. I don't know how many, like 2 years ago, I think. After going to Peru and doing my ayahuasca thing. And yeah, so honestly, the ayahuasca is what got me even to a point where I was willing to accept working for someone else again. But yeah, now I'm doing this, which is developer relations, and I mostly just talk about stuff, I suppose. I do a lot. That's what I'll say. I do a lot of things. The key is that I don't really know what I do. I just do shit. And so far so good, I guess. All right, so we're gonna have a separate section here for Apple devices. This is technically iOS devices. I don't know if Flutter works on other things. Devices. And then we're gonna have Android devices as an H3. What are you doing now? Did you like I don't know. Are you doing like what people went to boot camp to do? I guess. I think a lot of people went to go get jobs, which is something that, like, you know, y'all all told me that, but like I never really truly understood why people do something just to get a job. But I'm sure you, if you know me, then you probably already know that I'm on my own little wavelengths most of the time. That hasn't changed, by the way. I'm still kind of in my own world. Go ahead and save this and I can preview it just to see where we're at right now. So we have our video, and then we have our requirements. We have iOS requirements, Android. Man, this is redundant. It's repetitive. I am going to change this. I don't like that it's like requirements, iOS requirements, Android requirements, Amazon Huawei requirements, when it could just be requirements. Yeah, we got our setup. Number one, add the SDK, run the thing, do the things. Then I'm going to separate iOS and Android. So all of these are going to go under iOS, and then Android is mostly simple. There's not much for Android. Let's see. It's amazing to hear. Sounds like you're glad that you got to enjoy yourself. And then let's see. Hope you're enjoying this too, at least. And yeah, I'm a lead developer now. Jump from front end to Node, and not really. Oh, that's dope. That's cool. For some reason, it's your last name that's like, it sounds familiar. You were with the group of like the three of y'all, right? It was like three of y'all. Like you had some buddies or some friends. I forget, but that's cool. Yeah, you know, I'm fine with what I do. Like I'm doing YouTube stuff now. I'm trying to get this back up. I used to do it in the past, and I lost about 90% of my subscribers, probably over 90% of my subs. Lost my monetization because I didn't do anything for a decade on here. And while I was in, I think I was in Thailand. In fact, yeah, I was in Bangkok actually. I remember it was at the hotel, and like just to like come full circle right quick. This is important for me because it's something that I decided at the beginning of this year that I'm going to start to, wait, that's the wrong thing. I'm going to start to reprioritize this kind of stuff, like doing my own content. I watch a lot of my own content. Wait, why does this, wait, how do you get to the, all right, we'll just come here. I bet you it's not even in the thing. 12:20:06. Is this here? No. All right, well, maybe I'm on. Yeah, okay, yeah, maybe I am on. I don't know. I thought I was I remember being in like Bangkok somewhere, but I don't see that. Oh wait, maybe this is it. Yeah, all right, this is where it is. So this is where I like committed to like redoing, like just doing more content. You can't really see me because it was dark, but you can see, yeah. So this was 2023-01-02. Technically, this was the first day of the new year. So this was my New Year's resolution, was to return to doing like YouTube and actually focusing on YouTube. Those other streams you see, they're only here because at the time Ecamm started allowing me to do multiple streams to multiple platforms. So I just started dumping them to YouTube, but I wasn't really looking at YouTube. But now I'm actually making more of an effort to grow YouTube. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Go back to this. All right. Lead developer is pretty cool too, I suppose. I'm not, well, I don't know. I guess technically I have a title, but I don't, I'm the same as last time where I don't like titles. So it's like, I think technically I'm a lead developer advocate, maybe. Don't quote me on that. I actually don't know what I am. I'm just like, I just do stuff that needs to be done and not really pay too much attention into what people are going to call me. All right, I think all of this is going to be within iOS, so we'll just move this. Why does it keep resetting my scroll position? My gosh, like whoever, man, it's hard for me not to look down on whoever developed this. Like it's I don't know, this just shows a lack of attention to detail, in my opinion. Was in your project's iOS folder. I don't even know if it's iOS folder like that. I want to say that it should be capital iOS, but maybe it is lowercase iOS. Let's see. Let's open up a Flutter project. Flutter sample. Yeah, we'll open that up in a new window. I want to confirm that it is lowercase iOS. It shouldn't matter, honestly. But yeah, all right, it is. But I like things to be the same because, you know, it's helpful in my opinion if things are the same. You know, whatever we say in our words, if it matches what people's reality is, then it's less likely that they will screw up. All right, it's in your projects iOS folder. Open. Okay, this is weird. All right, so we're gonna. I'm not gonna change the content. I'm gonna leave it. Next, we're going to select whatever this is. We're gonna create a new target. And then we're going to create a notification extension. I think this technically should be choose, but again, I'm not going to change any of that. All right, enter the project name. Yep, cool. And then click finish, and I think that gets us most of the way. This just gets us our service extension, our NSE. So now I can delete all of this crap here. All right, so now we have press cancel, sure. You should, I mean, wait, how'd you even find this channel? Like, wait, how did you find this channel, bro? Like, I'm just not realizing, like, I don't remember, I never talked about the fact that I even had a YouTube channel. That, I mean, I wasn't posting, but like, did it just pop up on your feed? If so, that's kind of dope. I'm actually surprised if that's the case. Let's copy all of this, or cut it rather. Yes. Okay. All right. I know who you are now. I know who you are now. Well, you didn't even have to say the black guy. The reason why I said three of you is because I just remember there was a group of 3 people who always sat at the same table together, and I would see y'all like every other Saturday or something like that. So I know who you are now. Oh wow. Oh cool. Well, hey, I'm glad to hear. In fact, like, if you're ever down in the future, if you want to hop on stream and talk about what you've learned so far, you know, some of the things that, you know, I imagine there were some things that I said that now you probably you have a lot more insight and understand why I was saying certain things. But yeah, it would be kind of dope if you, you know, if you're ever down for, you know, just come in and chat with me one day. I did a conversation with, well, I have a few conversations with Pratik, as well as some that me and Chris and Pratik did. This weekend. Here, let me find it. Give me a second. It's not edited. It's a stream, so like, you know, just I did commit to doing like some clips, but I only committed to doing 1 clip, and I also committed to doing what do you call that thing? A thumbnail. That was also for my goals. So every week I try to have goals that I set. So this week, you know, I had to create a thumbnail because someone was like, oh, you should do a thumbnail. So I'm like, all right, well, if you're giving me advice, like, to me, it's disrespectful if I don't take it and actually show it. You know, some people, they'll just be like, okay, whatever. Not say whatever, but they'll just say okay. To me, that's not good enough. Because I know that if I give someone advice and I see that they don't do it, well, it's unlikely that I'm going to give them advice in the future, because it's just like, you're a waste of my time. I'm still that way. I'm still that. I'm sure you already know this by now, but it's like, I refuse to let people waste my time. So it's just, because he's someone who gave me some advice, and it, you know, I know that he's right about it. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and do it, because that's the ultimate sign of respect. But in any case, the the chat is here. It's Devlog 2023-08-26, chatting with Real Chris Sean, and 20 hours later. And it's the only one with a with a thumbnail. I didn't commit to doing thumbnails in the future, but I'm going to try to do it. Like, let's just say I'm not a fan of having to do stuff like that. But, you know, when someone gives you advice, the best way to show that you appreciate it is to show them that you appreciate it. So Chris, if you're into watching this, appreciate it, bro. Like seriously, appreciate it. I did listen to you. All right, let's come back here and let's see what we're looking like now. Press cancel on activate scheme prompt. Okay. Counseling. Okay. And product navigator. Show your deployment target. It's set to whatever. Okay. Some more stuff. Now all of this is pod file. Now the question is, wait, whoa. I've just wasted my time. So I didn't even need to do this, and here's why. I did, man, I feel kind of dumb now because I made this whole big deal about reusing work that we already have, and I already have this work. So if we come to this mobile quick start iOS guide, like all of that's here, right? So the fact that there's, why is Coke, whoa. Yeah. Okay, so the fact that we have Cocoa Pods and all the stuff here and the capabilities, this is the same thing, really. Although, wait a minute. Okay. I don't like the fact that initialization comes third when in actuality, I want to say that, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna keep it. I don't care. All right, let's go back. So what I should really have done is pointed to the iOS stuff. So let's do that. Let's point to iOS. So that right there. Follow this. We'll just say follow. Wait, what? Man, I really, oh my gosh, it's so annoying. It keeps resetting my scroll position. All right, so we're gonna follow iOS setup steps, which, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to copy it manually. So come to setup. So this says go to like file, add new target, and all of that kind of stuff. And I want to say that we do the same thing here. Main target assigning. Yeah, here, the new target. So I guess in this case, we don't need to add all the other capabilities. Is that really true? Because I don't know if that's true. Yeah, I actually don't know if that's true. Go back to Flutter. Okay, yeah. So we need to do all of that. So all of what I've just did, I can delete. If I can find it. If it stops moving my scroll position, I will be able to find it. So within your project's iOS folder, all right, so I am going to change this. I know I said I'm not going to touch content, but hey, I'm going to do it. We're going to say open the Xcode workspace file and Xcode from whatever that is, from your projects, iOS, or we'll say located in your projects iOS folder. And then we'll say follow whatever those instructions are. And now I'm just going to delete a bunch of stuff. All this is going away. I don't need it. It's just taking up space and making me confused, which implies that it will just confuse other people too. Now I may need to keep this Cocoa Pods crap here because I think that's the only way. I think that's the only way that whatever this thing is going to work. So we're going to close the project. Yeah. So this is where I want to resume here. So we're going to say close the whatever this thing is. All of this disgusting stuff is now going to become the iOS section. So we'll say close the thing, and then more things. Okay. To here, I think. We're gonna put that inside of iOS. Now the hard work begins of getting the formatting correct. That goes away. Okay, let's save this and see how we're looking. Be cool. Not sure how interesting I'd be. Well, if you don't know, then how would you ever know? I wouldn't use it as an excuse. To me, that sounds like an excuse. Like, you don't know how interesting you'd be. It's like, well, you think Oprah knew how interesting she'd be? I don't know if she's interesting. She's not interesting to me, but like someone finds her interesting. So yeah. Let's see. Glad you're still you, honestly. Oh yeah. Well, who else can I be? What drew me back in? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I can't say that I'm really making true content because I'm not like editing or anything. I'm just live streaming. So, I mean, I'm always doing stuff anyways. And in the past, I would just do it, you know, here without my camera, but I have all these cameras from my travels and stuff. So I'm like, well, I need to somehow feel like I'm getting use out of these cameras. You don't know how many I have, but I have like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6. I got like 6 very high-end cameras. So I'm like, man, I have like a very, very, very nice sports car worth of cameras and camera gear here. So I'm like, let me go ahead and use it for something more while I'm at home. And yeah, so I was just like, I have all this crap and I need to do something, you know, that's kind of creative. So this kind of marries all of the things that I've done in the past, like whether it be with music and audio or whether it be with videography and photography. And when I say videography, I don't mean I'm the one who edits. That's the thing that I don't really do, but I'm building that new skill. I'm building a habit here of trying to edit in the future, not today. Also, I just like technology in general. Like, I'll be doing this anyways. In fact, I was recording content very similar to this, except it was me building a product that I was working on years ago. It's just that it wasn't publicly available. And I mean, I have a lot of here. I can show it to you, actually. I'm not going to actually play it, but I can show, like, I have a directory of stuff that, like, you'll never see because it's music that I like to listen to, and you can't put any good music on YouTube without copyright strikes. Where is it? Is it footage? Maybe streams, post supply. Yeah. So you see here, like there's all these things here. This one's, and you even see it's like the same kind of well, I started doing this in 2022, but like before it was just like actual titles of what I was doing. This is from December 1st, 2020, just to give you an idea. Right? Like, so it's like I was already doing this. It's just I wasn't sharing it with the public or with the world. I was sharing it with very, very, very specific people. Now a lot of what I'm doing, so long as I am very careful and I built that skill set where it's like I can show a lot of what I do to others. And the key is that it's a lot of what I can do, not all of what I do. All right, so if you look here, this is me just going through something, and I shouldn't go through that actually. Let's go through here. So like this is me doing a demo of something that I have been working on. The beginning stages of post apply. Maybe I'll resume this, who knows, we'll see. Just so you know, like you're aware, like here's Copilot. I had got early access to it after I moved back to America. I didn't mention that. I did leave the country for a little bit. But yeah, you can see that like, you know, there's stuff here. I don't know. Hey, who is this? Oh, that's with Sam. Okay, Kyle. Yeah, doing some stuff with Linear back when I was doing like trying to figure out a better project management solution for the team and all these things. So maybe I don't know if I actually went over Linear here. It doesn't seem like I did. So this could be like a misnomer. The other one, fixing authentication on some things. This is the thing that I was working on at some point. So yeah, long time. So I was already doing it. It's the short answer. And then there's more stuff here that, of course, you won't see. I'm not gonna actually go through it, but I have at least, I don't know, like over 350, close to 400, like videos of just like this. But I think only the last 150 to 180, I think. Or it may just be 150 actually. I think only the last 150, I've been streaming it to the public. And not just recording video and then, you know, sharing it with whoever needs to see it. So hopefully that gives you an answer, or at least begins to give you an answer. It may not be a full answer. What the hell? Why is, whoa. Why is this blocked right there? What did I do? Testing, advanced. One signal. Okay, close the project. Okay. Add to the top. All right. What's up with this block here? That seems incorrect. I'm not seeing a whole thing of things. What is this block here? Oh. Ooh, man. People are coming in clutch. They're telling me how I can automatically like get captions added and stuff. Let's see. You should enable auto-generated closed captions on YouTube for your videos. I thought I did that. I think you use this website to generate summaries. Summarize.tech. Let's see what this is. Did someone just throw this up? I wonder if this is one of these just front ends to OpenAI or whatever. Honestly, my tool is probably going to do this as well, but so then, this isn't helping me with figuring out why is this broken. And it's so jank, so it's just hard to, maybe I never saved it. Maybe that's it. Okay, all right. It's still jank. That user error be damned, it's still a jank tool. And it doesn't seem to understand Ruby. Like this right here, this pod file, I think pod files are just Ruby, and how come that doesn't know that this is Ruby? GitHub knows it's Ruby. Let's see. Yeah, it literally says Ruby here. How come that isn't? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, my gosh. Should be Ruby. Okay, let's refresh. Do we get some highlighting? Oh yeah, we did. Look at that. Perfect. All right, at the top of your pod file, make sure you have platform iOS 11 or new. Wait, why is there a hyphen? What the fuck? Why is that here? I can't change it yet, but like, I don't like this. What I think I'm going to have to do is delete this line here, because that we can say that in iOS guide. There's no need to have duplicate information here, so let's delete that. iOS devices, yeah, we don't care. All right, so we're going to say open the file, whatever that is, Xcode. How do you spell Xcode? Okay, Xcode located in your project's iOS folder, and follow the iOS, yeah, sure. Okay, let's come back to here, make sure that we're good. Okay, so open Xcode, okay, and follow. All right. All right, and then we can change the, yeah, I said I'm not going to change the content, but I think this is one of these cases where it makes sense to do it. Okay, so in your iOS directory of your project, open pop file. Okay, so yeah, we're good. Okay, this really just seems to be going over the pod, man. I hate pod, man. CocoaPod, I don't like CocoaPod. It's such a hassle. All right, we're gonna have to copy all of this crap. I wish that there was like an easier way to oh my God, why does it keep doing this? It's so annoying. Yeah, I wish there was an easy way to integrate with Flutter, but I don't know. People want to use Flutter for some reason. Finally, you'll need to be able to enable app groups to use. No, we don't need to do any of that. Enable push capability, no need to do any of that. No need to do background modes. Okay, so yeah, we're good. That's it. And then Android is just so simple. It's just like, do this, you're done. Now Android's done. Look at that. So we just dump this under Android devices, and we'll delete that. Now we can get into initialization. Initialize one signal for all platforms. In this, okay. We'll come into here, and now just take all of these things, and following .tar file. There's no need to, that's not what colons are meant for. That's not how you use colons. All right, let's delete all of this. Right. So hopefully our structure is starting to get a little bit better. Yeah, just a little bit. So we got initialization, which, what in the actual fuck? Wait, how come when I, what the hell? Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. Is it gonna reload, or is it just gonna ignore the fact that I just told it to reload? I hate when my computer doesn't do what I told it to do. It's like, I am your master. Why is she? Close it. Fuck it. Okay, what is this? Refresh this. Initialization. Yeah, this is, oh, okay, it's fixed. Okay, all right. At least it's taking me to the right place. Okay. You can now initialize one signal using the following, okay? You can also add observers. Yeah, I could, but that's okay. I don't care. That's not like, that's not a quick start guide. I want the minimal amount of stuff necessary to be like, this is working, and that's not it. All right, we put this long comment in here. I'm not sure why, but whatever. Keep it. Okay. All right, look at that. A little bit cleaner. And I think I'm gonna have to be clear here about which steps need to be followed in the mobile quick start guide. So for iOS, in this initialization, we don't need to do the initialization. The only thing that needs to be done is step 1, maybe? Yeah, step 1. Step 2, step 3, or I'm sorry, step 4, and technically optionally, step 5. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 4, and 5. So let's come into here and all right, and then follow iOS setup steps 1, 2, 4, and 5. I will come up with a better way of communicating that. I'm not really proud of that, but at least it makes it clear to me in the future when I see it. It's like, oh yeah, we need to do better here. Here we are. Setups 1, 2, 4, and 5. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, you're delayed. Oh yeah, bro. No worries, bro. You do your job. You don't have to worry about apologizing to me. So what I found out, especially on the Twitch side of things, 'cause people have told me this. They'll be like, "Oh, I just have you playing on the background." And I was like, "Oh, okay, sure." I'm like, 80% of the value, at least in my opinion, is not in the shit that I'm talking, because that's basically, I still do that. That hasn't changed. That part hasn't changed about me, but it's the other part, like, no. And the stuff that's on my screen, the thinking through it while I'm doing certain things, I think that's the value. But, you know, just because I see that doesn't mean that that's what other people see, and that's okay, right? Like, I've actually been told, oh, I just like listening to your voice. I was like, sure. I don't know how to, it's hard for me to respond to that when, you know, a grown man is telling another grown man, I like the sound of your voice. It's like, okay, sure. All right, sure. I don't even know if I should say thank you, because it's just like, what? Okay, sure. All right, so all of this stuff, I already have stuff for this, so I'm just going to straight up copy and paste it from the other sections and then use the correct code, like this Flutter code. So yeah, let's go on ahead and do that. I'm gonna copy the text and then we'll update the snippet. That way I can delete all of this stuff here. In fact, I'm not gonna delete it yet. I'm gonna do it later. So that's all gonna go under recommended. Oh my gosh, why does it keep doing this? Fuck. It's like, tell me you haven't built anything great without telling me you haven't built anything great. That right there. It's just like, oh yeah, like whenever someone uses it, we reset your scroll position because, I don't know, maybe it's too hard to have that on scroll position observer. You know, maybe it's a little bit too hard to write. I'm pretty sure that's the thing. Let's see, scroll position. I think it's under scroll position observer. We're just gonna have to go to Google because this is a thing. I know it's a thing. I did it before, and I'm not even a web developer, so like they have zero excuse in my book. Scroll position observer MDN. Is it intersection observer? I don't know if that's it. Document scroll event. What's this? Scroll event fires when the document has been scrolled. Okay. What information does it show on that event? Let's look at it. All right, changes. Does it talk about the actual event data? Oh wait, man. Is it here? Scroll behavior, scroll options. Look at that. Left. All right, look at that. So it does give us some information about like where it is. So there's no excuse for them. Like there's a whole DOM API that does this, that gives you access to to things. Event scrolling. All right, look at that. We have a scrolling event. I guess maybe that doesn't talk about the actual where is it. Although let's see. Let's look at this event detail. Let's see. Event target non capturing. All right. I might be willing to make an exception here because I don't see the like. Wait. Did I just see it? No, I don't. Okay. I was about to say I don't see like the position that it's in. But I've done this before, so like I know that it's possible. But yeah, this is neither here nor there. I don't want to get too in the weeds here. Except we're already here, so we're already here in the weeds. So it does. Okay, so we can know where we are. So there's no excuse. We're back to there's zero excuse for them to keep resetting my goddamn scroll position every time I like touch the page. It's really annoying. And when you're trying to edit a document, it's kind of helpful to know where you are in the document. It's kind of like if you're trying to read a book, right? And like, let's say you're a book developer, you've developed the book, except you've designed your book in such a way that anytime the person who's reading your book touches the book, it snaps shut. And then it's up to the person to figure out where the fuck they left off. That's what this thing is right here. Well, not this, but like whatever I was working on, wherever that is. I don't know where we are. I've lost my place. I've gone into a tangent and here. That's what's happening here, and it's fucking annoying. Like to the point to where like, if this wasn't my computer and my stuff that I purchased with my money, I would punch it or throw it out the window. Nah, I would get in trouble if I threw it out the window. They'll probably know it's me. All right. Anyway, I'll try and hold my anger in. Cancel, save. Come on, like what the fuck? Just. All right. So we're gonna come into here. Except I can't just copy and paste because this tool is trash. So we have to come in to do it this way. And I'm just gonna take all of recommended all of this. Oh my gosh, why is this not working? You were commenting on Dev Community Call on Discord. Wait, what? Wait, do I have to do something? Wait, what? Alright, I gotta figure out if I gotta go do some other work. Give me a moment. I need to do this. I'm gonna finish this part first. Code samples. Freaking. Alright. Raw mode. Where is. Here we are. Recommended. So. Oh, okay. Alright. Fuck you, read me. Sure. Here we are. So here we are. Cool. So we have the things, right? And now this is all Swift crap. We don't want Swift crap. We only want Dart crap. So we're going to go backwards because, yeah, just because. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is going to get deleted. Now, wait. Why does it say Swift Flutter? Who did this? It wasn't me. I know the types of mistakes that I would make, and this isn't the kind of mistake that I would make. Gosh, this is infuriating. Like, even the scroll doesn't work. How? You know what? Let's. Wait, what just happened? Let's do a little bit of digging here. What the fuck? This trash. Wow, okay. This explains a lot, I guess, of why this is. Oh my gosh. We're gonna do a little bit of a snapshot here. Like, scroll doesn't even work. I can't even scroll. Like, I'm on a freaking M1 Ultra. This isn't a slow computer. This is the same computer that I was able to host 9 different Docker images or containers at the same time with Postgres servers, with MySQL servers, with 2 instances of Visual Studio Code, Firefox developer, Firefox regular, tons of tabs, recording and streaming, at the same time, having other things going on, driving freaking, I don't know, goddamn 15K. Let's see, 5, 10, 16, 18.5K. Like, it's able to do all of these things, but like, yeah, oh my gosh. I'm doing this so I can send it to someone and be like, I can't deal with shitty software. Like, there's a limit to what I'm willing to put up with. And like, this is not one of the things that I'm willing to tolerate. All right, at least it's letting me scroll again. All right, at least I can scroll. Oh, nope, it stopped. Oh my gosh. Notice that you didn't see the full selection. It just did all of them at once. That's because it's trash. This is what trash looks like. And I have no idea where my paste just went because it keeps moving. Oh, come on now. All right. I can't do this anymore. I think it's almost the end of my day. Fortunately, I have 2 minutes. I'm not doing this anymore. Fuck this shit. So we're gonna go ahead and just save it. And I will make sure I share this with someone at work so that they can understand why I may start refusing to deal with this shit again. Cause I can't. I just can't. Someone else can do it. Or they can provide a tool that's not trash. And I would do it that way. Okay, so all of this stuff down here, all these are going away. All right, so recommended is now this stuff right here. This is wrong, but I will put Flutter or Dart, whatever Google decided to call their language that I find trash. I will do it here. We'll use whatever language they use, and then I can delete 8. And all of these, yeah, I can delete all of 8 at that point. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and delete all of 8. Like, I know what the Dart code looks like. There's no need for me to copy and paste it. It's just too much effort. Like, when the tool makes it easier for me to just do extra work, that's a bad sign. Watch this. I'm gonna try to delete it. It'll probably work this time because we're watching. But generally, that didn't work. That wouldn't work. It works today though, so I'm good. This right here, step 7. This is false. Oh, come on, I can't even select. Oh my gosh, I have to use my keyboard. But then, like, in order to do anything else, you have to use your mouse. So it's like, I'll be okay if it were one or the other kind of thing, but it's not. We'll put that under testing just to get this cleaned up. Oh my gosh, what the fuck? What? I click this thing right here and it scrolls me to the top. Delete all that, we're good. I guess a bunch of text on the screen is hard. Like, this is a problem that I was able to solve as an undergraduate in college. I was able to put millions of lines of text into a thing and it didn't crash my computer. And this was in 2007. It's a long time ago when computers were slower than they are today. What the fuck is it doing? Recommended. Okay, let's save this. Then I can call myself done for today with this. Look at that. All right, we're almost there, except it's kind of, yeah, I don't have the patience or the energy anymore to deal with this. So yeah, that's today's stream. I probably won't do another live stream today unless something else falls through. But hopefully you enjoyed this more than I enjoyed this. This was very painful. Yeah. This is a good example of the tools. Like, good tools can save you a lot, right? Like, all right, anyway, that's it. I don't really see any other questions, so I'm assuming there's no other questions here. So if you enjoyed, please give a like, subscribe, all that other kind of thing. Follow me on Twitch. With that, peace.